Good morning and welcome along to lesson 275. God's healing voice protects all things today. And as you know, we will never ever go astray if we listen to and tune into the voice for God and take the direction that the voice for God gives us. And often that requires getting still in order to hear the voice for God, because it doesn't speak as loud as the voice for the ego. So we've got to take quiet times, and God speaks in a myriad of different ways. So sometimes it's signs and symbols. Sometimes we'll hear a whisper inside our mind. It will often sound like your own voice. It's different for everyone. Sometimes it'll be a real gut instinct or a feeling in your heart, or, this inner wisdom in your third eye, this intuition, this sort of knowing within you. And that is the voice for God speaking to you. So start to, I suppose, listen and learn and look and notice how God speaks to you. But for me, I hear this quiet voice or ideas start dropping in, and I know that they're coming from the divine, but you've got to start to check in, become much more observant if you want to be able to listen to the direction that you get from the voice of God, for God. And of course, sometimes we don't like what it says. We want to ignore it because it asks something of us that we may not feel like doing. But I urge you not to ignore it, because it will never set you astray. That said, if you do ignore it, those opportunities come around again and again and again to know yourself as love and to lead you home, on the path to home. Okay, so we're going to take a holy moment, allowing ourselves to fall still and to anchor in this moment on this day. This time that we are carving out of our day for love, for awakening, for truth, and for miracles. And so we begin this day in gratitude. We open our hearts and we surrender to love. We ask love to lead the way through the minutes and the hours of this new day. We welcome joy, fun, and abundant prosperity. We recognize that all encounters are wholesome, and that all experiences can be met with a peaceful heart that is anchored in the truth that we are one, that we are love, and that we are free. And so we release these words and we let it be. So God's healing voice protects all things today. So all matter of things, all manner of things, everything. Let us today attend the voice for God, which speaks an ancient lesson, no more true today than any other day, yet this day has been chosen as the time when we will seek and hear and learn and understand. Join me in hearing, for the voice for God tells us of things we cannot understand alone, nor learn apart. It is in this that all things are protected, and in this the healing of the voice for God is found. Your healing voice protects all things today, and so I leave all things for you to guide. So again, we're like yesterday speaking about not interfering. Excuse me, I need to get some water. About not interfering with anything. And it is that non-interference, that non-meddling, that allows God to work through us. For the voice for God tells us of things we cannot understand alone or learn apart. It is in this that all things are protected, and it is in this the healing of the voice for God is found. Your healing voice protects all things today, and so I leave all things for you to guide. No need for anxiousness of anything. That's really important. No need to be anxious about anything. Like, how reassuring is that? But this is written here for you, and I'm speaking these words, using this wisdom that was given us. No need for anxiousness of anything. Your voice will tell me what to do and how, to whom to speak and what to say to them, what thoughts to think and what words to give the world. And you know, I'm going to meet with somebody now, and I know that a conversation needs to happen. And I will be using this. You know, I will literally be saying, what will you have me say? What will you have me say in this situation? What are the optimal words that I can use? So if you're entering into any sort of a conversation or going anywhere, like, really ask for guidance. Don't lean into the ego. Don't lean into the pattern. Don't lean into all the learned things along the way. Lean into love. Lean into God and ask that love to give you direction. And it will. That's the thing. It actually will. So we'll surrender this day once more, just like we surrendered yesterday. But this time we're going into a sort of listening mode as we move through the day, staying, as I say, in conversation with God, or in conscious contact with that God of your understanding. And from my heart to yours, I hope you have a wonderful day. Drop into your meditation now and allow yourself in the stillness to listen to the voice for God and to take any direction that you are given.